3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Get ready to profit. Let's do it. Looking at the free signal trade here. The market, she goes sideways. So let's talk about what's going on. A lot of our subscriber members are in a trade. CAD Swiss has pushed against. What's interesting about this pair is everybody's just tired of being in it. We've been in it for 10 days now. I get it. You know I control the market, and I'm doing it to you because I think you all need a little bit of punishment. All right, I'm kidding. It is what the market does. The nice thing about it is it's not such a volatile pair to where it's going to push 20 deep. What are we, 7 or 8, something like that? We'll take a look. This is the free signal. When did I launch this? Let's look. What's the date on this? I launched this on the 4th. Okay, so yesterday. Just kind of sitting there sideways. Let's see. Let's go to the chart here. You can see we've got some pullback here. Probably if you go to full screen. Here was our entry. Take profit is here. We got a nice pullback. I would imagine that the algo, if we get any more push down, is going to enter another buy trade. So be ready for that. That will change some things. You can see the take profit right now is 0.57135. It will, if we enter another buy, it's unlikely it will increase the lot size. But more importantly, it will update the take profit. So be aware of that. What will it do? It will do this. It will take this take profit up here and it will move it down a little bit closer to our price. So it's going to be a good trade. It's always a good trade. We never lose. We only lose when we don't have enough balance to trade. We only lose if we don't have enough balance to trade and or we're overbidding for our balance. Let's look at the overall algorithm. I kind of want to get into some of the test accounts or something I want to show you that I'm pretty excited about, but you know, don't get too excited. You're in the gambling niche called Forex. Let's see. Let's go look at the overall algorithm here. Pause the screen. Move the camera. Overall algorithm. Here it comes. Here it is. About a $640 drawdown. We on this sample account where we look at the overall algorithm. It's called the Premium Signals Monitor. I'll bet you. No, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So what are we? A couple dozen trades across 22 currency pairs. Closed $144.15 so far today. Some really nice trades. I only see one that pushed Euro JPY, so it had to go into some additional trades to overcome that, and it did, ending in a net profit. We'll look back quick for the week. $3,259 overall, full algorithm. Listen, guys, the market is very stable right now. It is so stable. Matched with my new algorithm module add-on called the AutoHedge system. I'm going to show you an account. In fact, I'll bet you I'm not logged into that. Stand by. I'm going to go to the pause screen, shuffle some accounts around here. look at a different, let's see here. So, all right, let me look. I might have it on here. I might have to log. Oh, no, I do. All right, cool. Let me pull this up and share this with you. What I am doing here in this sample account is this was a $10,000 account that I launched to perfect and look at in real time the auto hedge function. What I did yesterday was I turned on the entire algorithm on this along with the auto hedge at a 0.07 base lot size. You'll see the first trade up here is at 0.10. That's from my previous test. I just launched into it, right? So if this thing goes into another trade, it'll probably go in at a 0.07, which that's pretty close to $1, 70 cents, $1. So that's a little anomaly there, but I don't care. I wanted to launch the entire thing. So this is what it has done, and here's what it's set at, and here's what we need to pay attention to. Here's what I'm looking at to go, you know what, it's time to turn this on. And the more I think about the options we have with this auto hedge, what's the idea? It protects your margin level percent. We're going to see how it protects this account. Right now, the market is very stable. I'm considering, once we get the auto hedge in place, I'm considering trading the full algorithm on my accounts again. I am. Just keep that in mind. That lets you know something. Because trading the full algorithm is risky because it can and will take a lot of trades. And you do there's quite a few different currency pair crosses where you end up being like, look at this, AUD CHF, AUD USD. You're in a couple of AUDs there. Euro AUD, that's the third AUD that you're in. You know what I mean? So that's in and of itself a dangerous, high risk way to trade all these currency pair crosses. That's why it's dangerous to trade the full algorithm. It has been in the last 2 years, year and a half, it has been dangerous to trade the entire algorithm on a $10,000 account with a base lot size of 0.01. This past summer, you would have got ruined. What's cool about this with the auto hedge, right now I have it set to start hedging any currency pair that goes into a fifth trade in a sequence. That might be a little too late because here's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to protect the margin level percent. Side note, here's what could also happen. We're in such a smooth market that you can run this all day long on a $10,000 account, 0.07 lot size. And maybe nothing will happen. I want to see the auto hedge, and I'm not going to make you wait to get access to this until we see one pair run away. Because even if 5 pairs ran away right now, each acts different. Each pushes has a pullback. Those pushes will add a hedge, and the pullbacks will take the hedge out. I don't care. Along the way, overall through 22 currency pairs, there will be hedges that remain in baskets and sequence of trades that begin to add a protection to the margin level percent. We just need to see, here's the happy medium. When the market's pushing, going hard, and we're getting enough trades in a sequence to start getting a half dozen or so hedges to protect the account, what is the margin area where it starts to float? It goes down to, and then it'll start to float there, because that's what will happen with the auto hedge. It will. It could mean, I kind of get the sense maybe I have to add or start the hedge, and all it is a click of a button for me, but just start the hedge a little earlier. Maybe start it at trade 4, maybe at 3. I think 3 is a little early. 4 might be the sweet spot. Maybe it's too much and we start doing it at 7. That's why I'm just kind of testing it here. There's no way to choose a time to start hedging a sequence or a basket of trades that's perfect. I just kind of want to pay attention to it, right? As simple as that. Now, another thing I came up with yesterday is the ability to actually increase the lot size on the hedge. So the system might take a 0.10 lot size regular trade from the algorithm, and I could do a 1.5 multiplier for the lot size on the hedge. That would provide even more protection. Also provides a little bit more loss if the stop loss is hit on the hedge. So it's kind of, I have no problem, and you guys are going to have to understand this. I have no problem taking a loss on a currency pair or a sequence of currency pairs, because the next one will overcome that loss and end in a net profit. If you look at the overall system, that we are always going to end in a net profit. With the auto hedge, there could be a day, because other trades are kind of holding, there could be a day where we're looking at a little bit of a loss, right? The goal is to end in a net profit, and that's really what the system's designed to do. So look at the results here. This thing at a 0.07 full algorithm has closed $81.89 at a 0.07. We all know that trading the full algorithm on a continuous basis there's some risk. The auto hedge greatly reduces our risk, but trading the regular algorithm full, 22 currency pairs continuously can be and will be quite profitable. When I launched this original algorithm and we just traded the full algo at a 0.07 base lot size on a 10K account, we were doing 20 to 40% a month. That's what the system does. Can your account handle it? People started coming into the system and opening up $1,000 accounts and turning on the full algo at a 0.01 lot size. Not a good idea, right? That's why I developed other feeds. My OPP, or my one profitable pair feed, guess what? Trades one profitable pair at a time. Or the 10 pip hybrid, it's pulling a subset or a group of non-currency pair cross pairs, trades 2, 3, 4 at a time, and it avoids all of this craziness of over trading, too many trades at once. So this is looking good. Now, what's interesting is you're only going in once or twice on a pair. You're going in once and profiting. So there's no hedges here, right? So that is going to be the sweet spot of going, when do we need to hedge to start? Like, I don't know, just to tell you, I'd be like, once the auto hedging kicks in, let's see what margin level percent it kicks in at, right? It's always going to be different, but I'd like to see it kick in at somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000% margin level and maintain that no matter what happens. And I think it can do that. You just need to see it. Derek just said another CAD Chief trade just opened. Let's go look at that. So I think I've said enough on this. Looking good. Just got to let it flow. Got to let it go. Let's go. If Derek's wrong, I will admonish him and throw him out of the group. Let's see. Pause this. Pull up this account where I have it open. Where's it at? Where's it at? Looking. Here it is. Let's pull this up. Look at this craziness. Now, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're in 10. Okay. That's interesting. And it just increased the lot size because this Cat Chief is not a volatile pair. So it's not going to increase the lot real quick. Let's look at the time on this. So at 10:01, yeah, so about 13 minutes ago, Derek just saved his ass. He is not admonished. Okay, let's sell. Wait. So this is not, although, you know what, this bothers everybody because we've been in this for about, did we just get another one? Cat Chief is updating. Interesting. Let's look at the chart. What is this thing doing? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Huge propulsion candle. Another propulsion candle. Another propulsion. Very interesting. Very odd for CAD Chief to be doing that. But we're looking good. We're feeling good. In the future, let's see if I can describe this to you. In the future, we would have started hedging at 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have hedged right here. Okay. Here is why my new auto hedge is exciting. The hedge would have happened right here. The price never came back to take out that hedge. We would have a hedge right here. Never came back to take it out. We have a hedge right here. We'd have a hedge right here. And we'd have a hedge right here with a... Nope, it would all... So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hedges in. This would be our auto hedge area. And all of these up here, this one, this one, this one, and this one would all be in profit with a stop set at break even already. It would have dragged. So that's the power of this auto hedge system. Looking at the price action, that's exactly what we would be in right now. So if you knew you were going to have this, now we don't know what the price action is going to be. It could be price action, frankly, that moved down. If these are hedges, it could be price action that moved down, pulled back, took out the hedge. Moved down, hedge, pulled back, took out the hedge. Moved down. So that could happen. But the price action where we get these huge pushes is where the hedge is going to be extremely effective. Theoretically, it would allow you to bid more initially on trades like this, because imagine being able to bid more up here and then the price just turns around and hits TP without going deeper. You didn't get into a hedge. You're looking good. You're feeling good. So that's why in this particular case, had we started hedging at trade 5, we're golden. The TP is still up here because it's a stable pair. It's still pretty high. Okay. So what would happen if it all turned around right now and we were in 5 hedges, it would take out each one of the hedges down here. There's the TP. It would take out each one at break even. It's all fucking automated and we wouldn't worry about it. So our trade's protected if it goes that way, and takes us out automatically of those hedges at break even if it goes towards take profit. So a pretty brilliant add-on. Okay, pretty brilliant add-on. And let's also be honest, we're all just kind of upset because we've been in this 10 days now. I get it. We don't control the market, so don't worry too much about that. And that is the OPP feed, the one profitable pair feed. Let's glance at, and I took away a test account on the 10 pip hybrid. Let's glance at the actual 10 pip hybrid feed. It's going to be a low lot size, but that's how it's sent out. So we're in a couple trades right now. Nothing closed for the day. I really haven't been watching this. I'm not trading the 10 pip hybrid right now for no reason other than I'm just trading other stuff. $31 at a 0.01 lot size. So scale that up, right? Scale that times 10 or something. $310. And then for the month, 75. Scale that up, right? But it also shows you it's a very stable feed. We're in a slow market. Just something you have to deal with. I have not looked at gold. Let's go look at our gold feed for subscribers. We are in no gold trades right now. And wow, check this out. So this is what I got. We had 4 gold trades last night, ending in a $201.31 profit. All automated. I was sleeping the entire time. I haven't even looked at this thing. I don't know when it's entering, when it's leaving, what it's making. I look at it in the morning with you. Why? Because I have 1,000% confidence. Now, I'm considering, I'm not saying we need it, but I'm considering putting the auto hedge function onto this and copying these trades to that test account that we've been looking at, the auto hedge test account, and potentially doing it at the same, because right here you got these 4 trades that were well within parameters and made a nice profit. I may start hedging gold with the auto hedger at trade 5. Same number that I would with regular currency pairs. I'm going to do that. I don't want to, I'm going to take it at probably a pretty low lot size because I don't want to skew my numbers in that other account. I really wanted to see the full algorithm trade and use the auto hedge. So we'll see. I'm not going to jump into that and do 70 tests at one time. So here's one that I want to look at right now, and I'm going to look at it real quick before I show you because I only want to show you what is impressive. Let's see here. I think it is this one. Yep, not impressive. But I'm also going to be very transparent with you. So we started a test yesterday of, I'll start out here. I launched a $3,000 demo account and I put my algorithm on it, which doubles your account in one trade. So it's went into quite a few trades. I was just looking at one. If we look at the, let's see if I can zoom out here. We were in a sell trade up here and get a lot of push down. We go into 3 trades, and then the take profit was somewhere down in this area. It looks like the price backed out and took out the stop. So let me show you what the results are here. So had an initial entry that took a $100 loss. Okay. And that's the idea. We're risking 5%. So $100 is not 5%. So it made a little bit of profit on that and then got out. Next one went into this trade. I'm sorry. Went into this trade and this trade. Looks like the basket. And ended in a little bit of a loss. This next one this morning, it went into all of the trades. So the initial trade plus 3 top-ups. 1, 2, 3. Here's the math. Okay. These were all profitable. Looks like it backed out, took out this one at break even, took some profit here. The profit comes off of what the final one was at a loss. So the overall account in 3 attempts to double itself is down $409. Here's the thing with this algorithm. It's not magic, it's math. So this is not a failure. This is reality, because here's what's going to happen. If this thing just continues to try to enter the trade and is unable to double the account, let me just give you some general idea here. It's only going to take 1 trade to double the account. Let's talk about a really weird, not great scenario. Let's say it enters and loses over a sequence of trades over a couple weeks, and now you've lost 50% of the account. So you started with $3,000, now you have $1,500. Here's your option. To add $1,500 to the account to bring it back to $3,000, because that's probably what you're going to need to do. Now you're down $1,500. The idea behind this is that it will double the $3K account enough to where you're ahead of the game. You only need 1 trade to double the account. But you also need probably at least $2,000, $1,500, $2,000 account balance to be able to handle these bids. Because you can see it goes in at a $3, $8.40, $15.80, and $30.30. That's the math. But you can see the trades are protected. If it pushes that far, some of the profits overcome some of the loss at the top. And had it not launched into this third trade here, and it backed out, you'd actually have got out at a profit of about $200. Okay, so potentially, if you're looking at this, it could go into the next sequence of trades and overcome this $409 loss. That's the intent behind this. Forex trading is risky. Roll the dice, lose. Roll the dice, we win. So the price action, and again, I can tweak these settings. I think they're pretty good. It's entering perfectly. It's doing what it needs to do. And then it's handling the math on doubling the account. This math that you see here, and the pip range and the set stops to break even and the trailing stop and all that, is quite hard to figure out because it has to be this. It has to be balanced. It has to be balanced. You don't go in at 0.01 and all of a sudden jack your lot size up to 7.0. That's not a balanced. It needs to be balanced on each of these trades. So if you do get a back out, we are balanced. Okay. What's interesting, you see a $409 loss here. Well, we've had an 83, 119, and a $99 profit, which is overcoming some of this final loss, and it's actually doing really well. So we'll give it some time. Not much I can say other than the math works. Will the market work with us? Who knows? We'll see. This is high risk. It's high risk. I like it. It's fun. Would I put my own money on this right now? I want to see it work for a little bit. We were so close to actually doubling the account this morning in the first 24 hours of me launching this. Less than 24 hours. I did it yesterday afternoon. So pretty good. Pretty good. I can also slow down the entry a little bit, which I might do. However, if you look at this chart here, that entry was pretty damn good. It entered a sell right there, and we come down. We got a little bit of a back out. Maybe my trailing stop or my set stop to break even was a little tight, but I want it to be able to protect and get some of these profits and just get out with the not trying to make a profit there, just trying to reduce the overall loss if it goes that far. I'm happy with it. Looking good, feeling good. Let's see what happens. We could easily take a trade today that would overcome that little loss and bring us right back to a 3,000 or more account. Right? On the other hand, we could have had a bunch of trades where this is literally the reverse, and we could have had a plus $409.33 profit, and we'd be up 3,000 plus. So you don't control the market. We just do the math. We do the entry. This particular trade, the reason I'm trading GBP JPY is it moves nearly 200 pips a day. It needs 120 pips, and we're about there. If the entry was here, 120 pips is somewhere down here, not that far. So it's not inconceivable to pull out 120 pips, 120 pip trend. If you look on any given day, there's a 120 pip trend. Would it have entered up there? I don't know, right? There's a 120 pip trend. God damn it, quit doing that. And there's a 120 pip trend had it entered down there. So each there's enough movement, probably not a lot movement that day. 120 pip trend right there. Had we had an entry, I don't think we would have had an entry. In fact, I can tell you just by looking at this when we would have an entry. We would have had an entry right here. And then is that 120 pips? Probably not. So just got to let the algorithm run. It's there. It's automated. It's working for us. And if I'm willing to risk, in my particular case, if I'm risking $3,000 and I'm down 400, okay, I'll take a loss on the entire $3,000 and start over again. Now, if I lose $3,000, $6,000, $9,000, I'm like, But if I'm like 3,000, and then I'm up 3,000, then I'm up another 3,000, which is completely possible. I'm like, all right, I'll play this game. It's just like gambling. You go in, you win a little bit. You what do they call that? Pushing. You push your profits in. You build up. You walk away with an overall profit. That's the idea. You can lose along the way and still walk away a winner. So there you go. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Stand by. Oh, we can look at one thing, but the new stable feed, it's going absolutely sideways. It's done absolutely nothing. Euro GBP, it's just purely sideways. So be patient with that one. That's why I call it a stable feed. Stability on the feed means, I can just share this right now. Here's the Euro GBP. It's like literally at break even. Stability means you can go into this trade potentially at a lot more higher lot size than you would for your account size. This is the feed itself we're looking at, right? So yeah, it's on a $5 million account. We're not looking at drawdown. We're not looking at margin level percent. We're looking at the actual mathematics of the trade. This is designed to, no matter how far Euro GBP pushes based off of its averages, to go into no more than 3 trades. Could we put the auto hedge on this if we needed to? Absolutely. So that allows you to bid more, take more risk because of the stability of the trade, stability of the currency pair. I don't think there's anything else to show you, is there? Let me look down through the accounts. No, I'm happy with what we got going there. Stand by. I'm looking at something here. Yeah, no sense in looking at that. All right. Let me come back to the free trade while I finish here. So free trade, AUD, CHF, buy, get into it, scale into it. I think we're probably going to get another trade added there. Let's see here. Thursday, what else can I tell you? I'm excited to have launched the stable feed and the double your account in one trade feed yesterday. So I'm doing the things I said I was going to do. We're there. It's real. Auto hedge completely works. I just want to see it run on an account. I think we're just up against the fact that we're in a very stable kind of sideways market right now. So no matter what's happening, we're not going to see any exciting results. But that's fine. I mean, come on. It's the end of the year. Holidays are coming up. We'll see what happens. That's it. If you're new and you're watching this, fxwithterry.com, come into the free Discord group, start taking some trades, have some belief, build up your confidence, subscribe and or get a full-time license. Subscribe monthly, full-time licenses, get a few extra bonus feeds, which is basically what we talked about today, the stable feed and the double your account in one trade. It's all high risk. I will tell you this. I only put out feeds and trades that I would trade myself. These aren't just like, hey, I bought a $20 robot off of Facebook and we plugged it in, put some live money on it. We'll see if we win. Now, I do my due diligence. I do a lot of testing first. You know, whatever you see me release, and I'm not trying to release 800 different things, but I'm trying to release things that have very unique things to them. My main algorithm, subsets of my main algorithm, gold, that's very unique. We're crushing it with our gold feed. The stable feed, it is unique in and of itself on a very stable, slow moving pair, only pushes so far. You can bid more, take a little bit more risk. And then of course the double your account in one trade feed, high risk, but the math is there. The math is not easy to figure out. I spent a lot of money with different calculators and spreadsheets and knowledge to understand how to build a balanced entry and trade management. Each thing I'm showing you is not just, hey, I want to give you some random feed. It all fits into the niche of what different people would want. Some people come in and just trade one feed. Perfectly fine. The dumbest thing is to think that you have to have all my feeds. You got to trade 87 things at once. I've tried to build a Forex trading system for you here so you can come in and each person does and should have their own path to what they want. Maybe they're starting out small. Maybe they're going all in. Maybe they're doing something different. Maybe they want to do, which I think is the number one thing you should do, create an account using one of these feeds. They all work. I stand behind all of them. Manage them. We constantly evolve, hence the recent auto hedge, evolution, which I think is a massive game changer. but come in and generate some profits and pull them out and hold them in Bitcoin. BTW, Bitcoin, I haven't looked at it. Let me pause. Let's go look at what Bitcoin has done. It went to 100,000, went to 101,000, went to 103,000 last night while we were sitting outside around the campfire, and I'm like, this is fucking incredible. So stand by. Let's see what it actually is right now. I just got to pull this up on my phone. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's probably dropped, right? Goddamn fucking app not doing what I want it to do. Here we are. It is at $101,101. Unbelievable. Up 5.1% today. Up 130% for the year. Incredible. Make some conservative profits in Forex. Quit trying to make Forex your income source. Hold your Forex profits in Bitcoin for 5+ years. You can be rich doing that. What is the power of using my system? What is the power of using my system? And when you withdraw, they send your withdrawals, depending on what broker you use, but we can recommend something for you. They send you your withdrawals in Bitcoin. You are not buying that Bitcoin. You are generating. You're like a Bitcoin miner. You're making and earning, and more so important, amassing Bitcoin for free. There's no downside to it. You're not out there buying it on an exchange. You're just generating it. Imagine if you could have told me 10 years ago when I got into Bitcoin, hey, like if I'll do it this way. Let's say I can go back in time and talk to myself for 5 minutes. I'd be like, I shake the fuck out of myself. Like, listen to me, asshole. There's only one goddamn thing you got to do. Launch a Forex account, make a little bit of money, hold it all in Bitcoin. Pull out your withdrawals, hold it all in Bitcoin. I gotta go. I disappear. That's all I ever needed to say to myself. And guess what? If you're just coming into this, that's all I need to say to you now. Generate some conservative profits using my algorithm. Very easily done. Hold it in Bitcoin for 5+ years. You're fucking welcome. It's the smartest thing you could do. It's an automatic Forex trading profitably, which is what we do, is an automatic Bitcoin amassing machine. By telling you that, I hesitate to tell you what I'm not telling you. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be on anybody's radar. Do what I'm telling you, even if you don't know what's going on. It's the smartest thing you could ever do. That's it. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you tomorrow, end of the week. Let's do what we got to do. Make some money in Forex and hold it in Bitcoin. Trust me on this one.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.